I'm getting caught up, and I promise you that I'm going to open up all of these store exclusive orders in less than 10 minutes. Hey there, today I have a mega comic book unboxing video, and in this one I'm going to open up what it looks like to be 5 different orders of comic books that I placed over the last several months, and these are store exclusives and other sales that were happening, and I just kind of collected these shipments and never quite got around to opening them. And I thought it would be fun to not only wear this scarf, but try to open up all of these orders together in a single video. Store exclusives, I love them. I kind of hate them too. They mess with me. They're just books that I love to collect and kind of goes against my philosophies and how I collect. And there's just something so satisfying of breaking my own rules and buying some of these comics with great covers. Also great deals too. I wait for a lot of these to go on sale. And so I am going to rip open all 5 of these packages and show you the books that I picked up, where I bought them from, look at the discount or the coupon that I used to acquire them. Some of them very easy to acquire, some of them maybe not so much, maybe took a risk with one in particular based on where I bought it from. But really, I don't care as much on the fair market value of these. These are just books that I bought because I wanted to have them. And sometimes I need to scratch that comic book collecting itch where I just buy books and it just doesn't make any sense. I just had to have them. So let me get to the unpacking of these. We're going to go ahead and start the clock now. And I'm going to get all of this done in 10 minutes. Okay, here is the stack of orders that I'm about to go through. Stacked so high that can't even really get them all on camera. Let's get them unpacked. Okay, got through the unpacking of those, at least the outer packaging. I'm going to start with these couple of orders. 2 of the packages are from East Side Comics. It's a combination of raw books and probably one graded book here, I believe. And so sometimes what I'll do with these stores is if there is a store exclusive and I really like it and my intent is to hope that it comes in a 9.8, sometimes the stores will go ahead and offer a pre-order of the book already slabbed in a 9.8. And if the mood strikes me, then I go ahead and place that pre-order. So it looks like we've got freebie here, which is awesome. She-Hulk #1. And then we've got another bit of packing that I have to get through. One moment. Okay, so just there was some additional packing there with a lot of tape, so I just needed a moment to get through that. But it looks like this is what I pre-ordered from East Side Comics. Oh, good Lord. It's Vampirella number 666, and this is from the artist Will Jack. And I'm going to very carefully put those aside so they don't burst into flames in my hand. And then what I most likely did, yes, is I went ahead and pre-ordered a 9.8 of the KRS Comics Edition A. This came from East Side Comics, as I think they share exclusive sometimes across stores, but it's officially the KRS Comics version with that She-Hulk #1 bonus on the back there. Okay, and then there was another East Side Comics order, so just give me a moment to open this one up. Okay, and then this one is separate order from the same store. This is Exceptional X-Men #1, and this is the Warren Lau 2-issue pack where you have one with the trade and then one without. Pretty much anything that Warren Lau does, I go ahead and grab. And as soon as I saw this cover of Emma Frost. I knew that I had to have it and went ahead and got the 2-pack just because there are some times where the full art version pops a little bit, or maybe it's just slightly different. And if you buy them one at a time, it's a little more expensive. You save a few bucks if you buy the advertised 2-issue pack. So those were the 2 orders that I placed with Eastside Comics. And I'm going to jump to KRS Comics because I have a feeling I did the same thing when I placed that first order with Eastside for the Vampirella exclusive. And yeah, okay, now I'm kind of remembering what happened. So here's Vampirella 666, and this is the KRS Comics Edition B. And so I couldn't decide which one I wanted, and I picked up the red cover from Eastside and then the gold cover from KRS directly. Not exactly sure why, I guess just to mix it up and support both stores. Will Jack cover art, Vampirella. Also, the issue number was kind of cool, having it at 666. And yes, indeed, the Virgin cover on this one, the full art variant again. And I just want to see the raw books, probably no surprise. Also picked up a red and gold pack from KRS Comics. So apparently I have a thing. I'm going to cover those up and move on to the next order. Not a whole lot of math and statistics and analytics going into why I decided to pick up several copies of that. This next set of books is from Unknown Comics. And with Unknown Comics, they're interesting because they will offer store exclusives like Nobody's Business, probably one of the larger stores that offer exclusives. But I also look at Unknown Comics from time to time for back issues and incentives. And when I say back issues, it would just be like recently released books. So for me, not necessarily like a honey hole or anything like that, but on occasion there are some variants that maybe I missed out on or that have popped, and I go back and give Unknown Comics a look. And sometimes, as I'm stalling here to get this tape off, you can also become like a loyalty member. It's free with a lot of these stores, and then you just get points for every checkout, and sometimes you can get like $5 and $10 off coupons. The 3 books that I picked up from Unknown Comics, here is the first one. This is Phoenix number 3. This is the Ben Harvey full art variant. It is a 1 in 50. And I just thought this was gorgeous. Absolutely love it. Phoenix, Jean Grey, my favorite or one of my favorite X-Men, plus this sort of homage cover to the Adam Hughes Supergirl. And then right behind it is Dark X-Men number 1. And this is the full art 1 in 50 with cover art by Adam Hughes. And then the last one is all new Venom number 1 with, he's been around for a while, but I'm noticing him doing more and more covers, and it's Stephen Platt, a name that you might recognize from the 90s, but I thought this was tremendous. And this full art version by Stephen Platt is a 1 in 100. Not store exclusives, but super cool retailer incentives. All right, now the last one, it's 2 boxes here, so you'll have to give me a moment to open these up, but this is probably the one that I was hinting that was a little bit of a risk, and let me open these 2 up first, and then I'll explain what I mean. Now I have a couple of really nice stacks of comics here, and this was from one order that I placed with Sad Lemon Comics. This is a store that is overseas in the UK. I don't even remember if I had to pay with pounds or what the currency was, but it was a situation where I found a book at auction. I think I may have won it and overpaid or got sniped at the last second, and I had a lot of feelings around it. It was another G.I. Joe situation, and ended up finding the book at Sad Lemon, and I bought multiple copies of it. And while I was there, found some other great comics, and let me show you what I picked up from Sad Lemon. This is Harley Quinn number 41. And if you're a J. Scott Campbell fan, like I am, you know that there's also a couple of artists out there, at least 2 that I know of, that have a similar style, and I'll just kind of leave it at that, This is Paul Green. The other one I was thinking of is as John Royal. On a DC book proper and not a Zenescope book, but Paul Green on this one. These are limited to 1,000, and I picked up 2. Then we have Department of Truth number 12. This is the Kendrick Kunka Lim Fan Expo Dallas Con variant, limited to 1,000 copies. Just really like this Department of Truth cover. Then also grabbed Harley Quinn number 33. This is the Natalie Sanders trade dress variant, limited to 3,000 copies. I thought this was just gorgeous, so I grabbed this one. Here is another one. This is Wonder Woman number 38. This is the Adam Hughes variant, limited to 750 copies. Pretty cool to see Adam Hughes come back and do a Wonder Woman cover after he did such a great run of covers in the around the mid to late 2000s. Realm of X number 1, the Thiago Del Silva full art variant, limited to 1,000 copies. This is the Department of Truth number 13. Absolutely love this Watchmen homage cover. Even have the text on the side. This also is limited to 1,000. And then another one that I have been after for a while, and this is Mary Jane and Black Cat number 4. And this is the Russell Dauterman full art variant, limited to 800. Now, for the book that really kind of drew me to Sad Lemon Comics, I love a great G.I. Joe cover, and I love a G.I. Joe cover with the Baroness on it. And this is G.I. Joe 289, the Kirill Repin Baroness full art variant, limited to 750. And I'm happy to report that there are only 745 left out there, as I picked up 5 copies of it. And just thought this was amazing, and they made it. So there you go. Those are the store exclusives, limited edition retailer incentives that I picked up from a few different places: Unknown Comics, KRS Comics, Eastside Comics, and Sad Lemon Comics. And I did it all in under 10 minutes. And I'm going to skip the order summary on this one because it doesn't matter. I love these books. I love the hobby. Love collecting these. Super excited to grade some of these out. And maybe I send some of those Vampirella books off for grading and just get a whole wall of the red and gold Vampirella 666 slab. I'm sure that will be a welcome addition in my home. Let me know what you think. Do you ever break your own rules? Do you have certain ways that you collect, but sometimes you just want to collect something a little bit different and mix it up? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, happy collecting, and see you next time.